Hello viewers, welcome to the channel. I'm KwK and welcome to another Minecraft video. In today's tutorial for my 200 subscriber special, we're going to be building my very own King Tiger, or King Tiger 3, King Tiger with a 10.5cm gun. I'm going to have a much longer proper name in the title, but this is what we're going to be building. It really needs no introduction. It's just King Tiger, but with a much bigger gun. I think some slight turret changes, but wasn't totally sure. It was totally my own custom design. So I know you want to build it. I want to build it too. So let's get started with some banners that are going to be like the fallen away side skirts. So let's find the loom. Here it is. We're actually going to need two types of brown banners. So let's just take one more. Okay, now we can start. Let's put one in there, and we need some black dye. So one of them will be just with a brown base, and the other one will be with a brown parafest inverted. I don't think this one is totally correct. Let's see. Okay, both of them are right. So now we have the banners out of the way. We can save those until we need them, and we can actually start with the tutorial. So now that I have everything properly in place, let's just find wherever the middle is of where you guys want to build it, and we'll go one block to the side and dig a row, or dig a hole of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And also another hole right next to it of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Apologies for cave sounds. I thought I turned this off. Anyway, we're going to just fill this up with some black wool. And that should be it for the floor layer. Now to begin the very first layer of the tank, we're going to place down one placer block, and this one is going to be 2 blocks in front of both the the ground track rows. So if you go here, it's just going to be 2 blocks in front of it, so make sure you have that measurement right. Now behind it, we're going to place down one upside down, actually up dark oak trapdoor, and behind that we have already one down, so we're going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Let's just make sure that's correct. If we have this measurement all wrong, everything's going to be off. Okay, it's going to be 11, and then one more row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now we can move on to the tracks. It's just going to be some pretty basic stuff. So one place a block right in front of the 2 outside rows, 2 up facing nether brick slabs, 2 floor, 2 down facing nether brick slabs. And now we're going to start placing some green terracotta, so a row of 2 behind the floor slabs. 1, then 2, 1, 2. And we're going to keep repeating this pattern. 1, and out 2, 1, and then out 2. Right one block after this last black wool block. And for the inter-crossing wheels, for the bottom ones, we're just going to place some zombie heads right here. But for the outside wheels, it's going to be a dark oak button, not really an item frame because it doesn't really stick out that much, not really like the allied tanks did. So that should be it for the wheels, pretty basic stuff. Now we can move on to the back. Same thing as the front. There's 2 rows of 2 nether brick slabs, 1 down, 1 up. That should do it for the first layer. Now we can start layer 2. To begin the second layer, we're going to build a long row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That goes right across this first row of spruce trapdoors. So in front of this, we're going to place down just a row of 3 spruce stairs. Then on each outside one, we're going to place down a dark oak fence gate for the armor overhang of the side armor. And then to each side, there's just going to be 2 nether brick walls. And also we're going to need that button again. Let me grab one real quick. We're going to place the button on this drive wheel right here. And then we're going to go behind the long row 7. Then if you want, this can have an interior, so I'm just going to give the driver as much room as possible. So, did I do it? Okay. It's just going to be 2 dark oak stairs, kind of on the outside 2 spruce trapdoors on the first row. And then after that, it's just going to be 2 nether brick slabs, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yep, just want to make sure, guys. So now that we have that done, let's make a long row right behind this stair of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that should be it. Let's fill in the last 3 blocks. I believe that's the correct version on the real one right there. And then we're going to make a row 3 upside down dark oak stairs and grab a nether brick wall. That goes on each outside one for the beginning of the exhaust system. We're also going to grab some upside down spruce stairs for the rear fenders. They're going to be placed like so. And now we can start the rear wheels, which is just going to be place 2 green terracotta on these floor slabs. And then 2 normal nether brick slabs right behind it. Then these look like 2 slabs right in the back, so not the 2 stairs right in the back, not like the slabs at the front. Then we're just going to place all over this a bunch of slabs, so to fill in the gap. So now you should have something that looks like this, starting to take shape. We can finish up the hull and the next layer, and we can move on to the turret. To start the third layer, I just want to knock out some of the asymmetrical stuff before I actually forget it. So first we're just going to place down a normal dark oak piece of wood stairs on this middle green terracotta block. Then to the left side, whoa, that's green terracotta, should be, okay, I was very confused. Okay, so just 1 green terracotta block to the left side, and in front of that should be a little dark oak button for the machine gun. Everything looks to be in order. And now behind the stair, we're going to place down 1 more green terracotta, and further behind that, it's going to be, not again, it's just going to be a dark oak slab, so you can sort of sneak down and at least see the driver position. So that's all I got for the asymmetrical parts of the build. I need to grab some more. That should be the only thing I'm forgetting here, so I'll grab some carpets. Okay. So now to start the rest of the hull, we're going to place down 1 green carpet, 1 brown carpet actually, on the innermost frontal stair. And then next to this dark oak block, and of course instead of on the right side, there's going to be a dark oak stair. We're going to place down 1 more, and further to its side, it's going to be a dark oak trapdoor. Moving back, we're going to place down 1 placer block and put down 1 more green terracotta block behind that, and place down 1 more. We're then going to do the same thing but without the placer block, so just 2 green terracotta blocks. And in this square right here, actually let's get that in just 1 second. Let's do the rest of the side first. So this is just going to require some dark oak stairs. I'm going to place down 1, 2, and then 3, like this. I want to make sure, okay. For the banner, which is sort of like a corner of the mantlet, which is quite thick, we're going to place down just a banner on this, what is this thing, a slab? Yeah. Try and get them, yep, okay, that is facing the right direction there. Banners are kind of like heads where you can place them down in multiple angles. So let's build back from that. Once you have that banner in place, behind it we're going to place down 1 more green terracotta block, and furthermore another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So the 7th block should end right on this innermost stair. And we're going towards the inside. We're going to start building more on this block, on this upside down stair right here. So we're going to place down 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this 4th block should line up with this block right here if you're doing everything correctly, and this would be the engine area. So now let's just bridge these 2 gaps with some lovely green terracotta, and we can start the rear of the engine. Gonna need some mossy cobblestone walls, and should need a zombie head, and with a skeleton skull. Okay, seems simple enough. We're going to place down a row of 3 mossy cobblestone walls. And then for more fender action here, we're going to put down 2 upside down dark oak stairs, and on the outermost stairs, we're going to place down 1 zombie head and a piece de resistance on the back, is just going to be one with a skeleton skull on each of the outermost walls here for the rest of the exhaust. Okay, now we can start here. So first, let's place down one green terracotta block right behind this upside down stair. I'm going to put in the signs in just a little bit. First, let's make a row of 1, 2, 3, and 4 mossy cobblestone walls, and then fill in the rest with some dark oak stairs. So we should just need 3 more. Let's grab the banners we need and some dark oak signs. We're going to start, I believe, on the outermost stair. Yes, okay. Then we're going to go 1 more, 2, and then you should end it right here. Also, one more thing that I forgot, 1 dark oak button right here. If you want to fill it up with item frames, go for it. Not like I can stop you. But for now, we're going to take some brown banners. You can do these banners in whatever order you want, but the model I built from had a kind of some of the side skirts were taken off. So if you want like more of a battle worn one, like this one is, then I'd recommend doing the banners in this pattern. If we're going to place the half brown, half black one right on this first mossy cobblestone wall, and then it's going to be 2 of the mostly black, mostly brown ones. Then we're going to skip 2 blocks, and there should be a that's a mostly brown one. So just like that. Of course, same thing on the other side. Everything looks to be in order. So pause for a second, make sure you have everything looking about totally the same as this. So now we can, if you have all that in order, we can move on to layer 4 now. To begin the very first layer of the turret, which I'm very excited to do, we're going to actually fix up this kind of area. Nothing's wrong with it, just actually one small fix here. I'm just going to place a zombie head like that. Should be it. But we're going to make this area a bit neater with 1 placer block right in the middle here, and place a dark oak trapdoor over both these blocks, which should be block just air, so you can just get inside of it. Or if you want, you can replace this with a slab, but I don't like that, so you can have a little commander hatch. Or actually, these are optics actually, but in our build, in our little world, these are going to be hatches. So once you have those 2 in place, we're going to go to the side a bit and not focus on the turret at this second. Just 1 block diagonally, we're going to place 1 brown carpet, and actually that should be just it for now. Now we can start with the turret. So on this dark oak block, we're going to place 1 more placer block and place 1 real green terracotta block right behind it. So in front of it, we're going to place down 1 dark oak stair, and then a total row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 dark oak trapdoors. Just want to make sure this is absolutely correct. I checked it twice, but yep, okay, that is 8. We also want to take another brick slab as the muzzle brake, or yeah, muzzle brake, that should be it. So once we have the barrel in place, we can start with the fun stuff. So let's take a mossy cobblestone wall. Should need some banner or 2. Definitely need some signs. Hopefully that should be it. Might miss stuff because it's me. But we're going to take a mossy cobblestone wall, place 2 to either side of this green terracotta block, which is basically the base of the turret, and place 1 dark oak sign in front of it to the side of each wall here. We're going to place down 1 brown carpet, just like that. And I just want to make sure these banners are at the optimal most angle. We want to get them facing. Come on. Okay, I believe that's okay. That's probably the best angle we can get it at, but this one's facing a bit more towards it. Let's see if we can fix that. There we go. Okay. So make sure you have the banners at the correct angle, which is seen on screen right here, and make sure they are at the same angle as well. So moving on back, we can build a row of 1 going off this wall right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can leave this space dry for the interior. You can probably make some like ammo right here. You guys go crazy. I'd love to see what you build inside. If you want to do an interior, that is totally up to you. Now to either side of these first blocks behind the wall, I'm going to place another wall. And behind this wall, which is behind that wall, we're going to place down 2 more green terracotta blocks. On this first one, we're going to hang down a brown banner to show some more big curvature. And on the last one, we're just going to place down a dark oak sign. And behind it, it's going to be one upside down dark oak stair with a dark oak sign. We can cover up this. Actually, we're going to bridge the gap here. So place down one green terracotta block, and then 2 rows of 3 dark oak slabs right behind it. So now I should have the basic outline of the turret right now. It's going to get a bit more detail in just a second. So we're going to take a brown banner for the green part right here, which I didn't copy with World Edit for some reason, so I have to add it right now, which is why I didn't see it earlier. But let's see what angle this is. So this is pretty steeply facing towards that direction, towards that slot, towards this stair. Let's see if we can match that. Whoa, well, already way off. Okay, there we go. That seems to me the correct angle. It's very important with the banners because you gotta get them facing, so this is representing a very nice curve right into the back of the turret. I believe that is correct, close as we can get right now. And we're going to place a dark oak sign just on these 2 outermost dark oak slabs, and that should do it for the turret. Now we can move on to the dreaded engine deck, which is a real inventory filler. So let's get everything we need. So let's begin. We're going to start by placing a 1 flower pot right on this first block right here. And we're already missing something, so let's grab some brown carpets. Don't need my wand right now. And behind it, we're going to place down 1 space pressure plate, and then 1 brown carpet right at this back wall. So there's some overhang right here for the engine deck. But to either side of the carpet, there's going to be 1 flower pot for some dome-ish kind of structures. In front of it, we're going to place down 2 brown carpets, then 1 going out to the side. Now to either side of the flower pots on these upside down stairs, we're going to place down 1 oak, that is oak trapdoor, and 1, hold up here, 1 rail, just like that. The only bit of asymmetry here right now is going to be one iron bar to the facing towards the back left side, that is, and a dark oak trapdoor on the right side. So in front of whichever you have on whatever side, we're going to place 1 daylight sensor for some engine vents, and because it's slightly more than that, but not exactly 2 blocks, we're just going to play it safe and put down a wither skeleton skull, so it looks like it's a bit more than 1 block. So that should do it for the engine deck, which will wrap up our 4th layer, if I'm not mistaken, which I usually am. And we can move on to the last 2 layers. To start the final 2 layers of the turret, we're going to begin by placing 1 dark oak stair just right here on top of this main block right here. Sorry if that was a little confusing, but a quarter stair just to each side. And now we're going to finish off the barrel by placing just 1 more dark oak stair, and right in front of it another dark oak slab, and we can place signs on either side of the stair for the I think like the barrel kind of shroud guard thing. Don't know if it's part of the mantlet or not, but anyway, we're going to continue by placing a row of 3 dark oak trapdoors, and then row of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and finish it off with a dark oak trapdoor right there. So we have a very nice curve right here. I'm going to end in the end of the barrel, the muzzle brake, I think. I just want to make sure we have this correct. So this is 4. Is it 4 right here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, okay. Gotta make sure, guys. And to move on, we're going to place down 1 row of 3, 2nd row of 3, 3rd row of 3, 4th row of 3, and a 5th row of 3. So it should end just right before this line of 3 dark oak trapdoors. Speaking of which, we're going to place on top of them one mossy cobblestone wall to each side, and in between them, a dark oak stair. But behind the walls, I'm just going to one more sign for the, I think this is like the joint of the big thing, what is this thing called? The thing that this thing was, like the hatch, that's what it was. Yes, I know English very well, by the way. And to start with the sides, we're going to start from the back, just because I want to. We're going to place down one spruce trapdoor. Flip upwards. Why it's not dark oak is because I think the spruce trapdoor does resemble the lines of the middle of the king tiger very well. So we're just going to place that one right there. Make sure the banners are they do line up compared to the trapdoor. So let us continue with placing a row of 1, 2, and 3 mossy cobblestone walls, and then another spruce trapdoor. And that goes right here. Now I want to just take a quick look around, make sure I have everything correct before we move on. Oh, one more thing I did forget from the last layer. We're actually going to place down just one more brown carpet right for this daylight sensor. Same thing on this other side, of course. That was the last thing I was forgetting, so we can now move on with the final layer of our King Tiger 3. To finish off the tank with the roof, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, and 3 dark oak slabs right on top of this row of 3 green terracotta. And then we're going to do another row of 3. We're going to place on the right side, facing from the front, 1 green terracotta block for the commander cupola. And then 2 to the side, and just another 3 like that. So we should have a nice square shape, just like on the real thing. And then same thing, and in the front, a row of 3 dark oak trapdoors. That should be it for the actual roof. Now we can do some of the side curvature. So each of these middle mossy cobblestone walls are going to get a jump head. Should be just totally facing straight. Then I want to check the angle on these guys. Okay, they seem to be the same angle, but pretty steeply angled. So let's see if we can. There we go. Perfect. So get them facing around like that. Okay, just like that. And that should be good. I want to take just one last quick round before I end the video. So bear with me 1 second. So with no mistakes at all throughout that entire video, of which I'm pretty pleased about, well, a minimal amount anyway, I'll show you our fact check on that one. We did finish off our King Tiger 105mm. This was, of course, my 200 subscriber special, so I do want to thank all you viewers for getting me to that 200th milestone. I always appreciate the nice comments. I tried to favorite all of them as I can, as I love them all. Try to reply to as many of them as I can. I do take requests as well. Just reminding you, just leave a comment below if you want to see something. I have absolutely no guarantee I will ever get to it, but if it's something I can find enough information on, I will give it my best shot, and you should see it in a video pretty soon. I also want to do thank Garrett 2BY4 for his support of my building, my channel. He's really been a great inspiration to me and how I've been building and improving through these past 7 to 8 months. That should finish off the video. I want to thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you like the video. And I'll see you in the next video, and hopefully you'll like what I have prepared for the 300th. Whatever that is, I don't know. Anyway, hope you have enjoyed the video, and see you next time.